What's cracking, amigos? Eddie the Metaverser back in the house with another Bored Uplander show quickie. Here, I'm going to show you again how I find very cheap, very fucking cool one-of-one director block explorers. I personally feel like this is the best value when it comes to the assets that one can get. Here I'm checking out the market. I see that Y crown, out there very nicely. But then as I scroll down, this beauty pops up for only $50. Now, don't forget that on the app, you can't see what the dollar prices are. You have to switch over to the, if you're using your phone browser version, or, PC, laptop. But I had to get my ass out over to the East Coast to pick this motherfucker up. In the process, I picked up a little bit of Spark for logging in 7 days straight. Don't forget to do that. Now, whenever I do land, I like to double check and verify that it's still there. I have had moments where I get to the place where I want to buy it and it's been purchased because it's such a great deal. But in this case, it's still there. It's still for sale in Queens. What's up, Queens, Ridgewood? It's all about the buck communities. Let's go ahead and get my ass over there as fast as I can before it sells out. But while I do that, I'm also, looking to be able to expand what kind of phygital items, when we're sitting on the bus, think out loud here. Phygital items I can use these images for. Right now, we're selling T-shirts. Go to the Buck website, www.boreduplander.club, and check out the phygital store there. But again, triple check. I do everything in triplicates. All right. So I make sure it's still there, even though the bus ride really only took about a minute or so. But here is a little secret to get there as fast as possible. Also, when you recheck the listing to see that it's still there, click on the city. See where it says Queens? Click on that, and it'll take you straight to the location. Hit send. And then boom, no having to, do another step of searching the property or the address on the address search. I switch over to my phone web browser, find it. But look, okay, so this is how crazy this gets. I'm, going to pick up my one of one, and a number one shows up for $20 less at $30. So if it's still there, it's a really good deal for a first mint. Because this the culture around this whole NFT stuff is based on the mint number, so it's okay that I passed up on that one. I wanted my one of one. I'm gonna keep scrolling. Lots of great deals at the store at Kara John's Block Explorers. But I'm here for one thing and one thing only, and I'm not gonna get stopped until I fucking get it. Let's go. All right, there it is. The Flash's Director one of one. Awesome Robo Skull. And bingo bango, I'm lucky enough to be able to pick it up. It is now part of my collection. And once again, this is exactly how you try to add value. Remember, Bored Uplander Club is all about ValuePlus. Add value to your assets, one of ones, culturally relevant locations. If you're doing property flipping, don't just buy anything, okay? Do your research. Look for what is culturally relevant. And when people want to buy something in that area, those are some of the first things they're going to want to buy that are not labeled or not given collection status by Upland. All right? Culture over collections, y'all. That's why we mint hard, but we mint smart. Mottos to live by that from day one, the Bored Uplander Club has been about. Here I'm showing you off that in fact I own a whole block in fucking Queens, Ridgewood, facing the speedway there. Galactus Speedway is a Queens gauntlet. Unfortunately misspelled in the game, but we're getting that corrected. Upland, thank you very much for doing that. We reached out and asked them if they can correct it, and they're doing it very nicely. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around. 5 minutes go by fast when you're having fun. Peace, y'all.